Alright, boss, what are we working on today? What was the goal for today's set? Oh, hold on, let me, there you go, remove push to talk.
I don't know, dude. I just need to get better. I feel like I watch a lot of your videos, and I've been being able to put a lot of that stuff you say into my games, and I actually feel like I've gotten a lot better recently.
Okay.
Also been like looking back on my games and being like, okay, what could I have done better, and applying that as well. I think my biggest hindrance is just like being consistently winning fights. Um, yeah,
Okay, sweet.
that's where I'm
So
at.
we'll start off with like 1v1s and stuff, and we'll use that as a way to see what exactly is going on. If there is any issue with like your one-on-one fights, and then from there we can hop on into duos or trios and see if there's any like team related or like game sense type stuff. Alright, what you got going on here? We got a Wingman R9? Bet. Are you on controller or mouse and keyboard? Controller? Okay, cool.
Are we, what attachments are we doing?
We can do like naked with sights. And if you want to throw a stock on too, that's cool. Stock doesn't really make that much of a difference other than your ADS.
Yeah, I just recently switched over to PC.
Nice, nice. What was your highest rank on console?
But I'm already plat 2 this season, so
Perfect. Yeah, this is going to be an extra long season.
Let's explore this way.
Alright. So, have you seen any of like the 1v1s I do over here?
no.
Okay, perfect. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to start off right here.
Go here.
It's kind of like the 1v1s that people do up here, except this is a little bit more realistic. It's not like who's going to head glitch the most, right? Basically just going to push up to the center. You can come around the sides, fight, hold the edge, climb up. Basically just like, you know, treat this as like a normal fight, except this is the middle point, okay? Alright, we're going to start off in 3, 2, 1, go.
Spotted me. I'm taking shots. Oh! I downed an enemy.
Alright, and the first couple ones will kind of just be like, okay, let's see what's going on, see if there's any mistakes, and then we can start slowly working out the kinks. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spotted me. I'm taking shots. I downed an enemy.
Spin my wingman around. 3, 2, 1, go.
Bro.
Enemy down.
It's all good. That's the skill gap right there. Alright. Starting to notice a couple things here. 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Enemy down.
Alright, so right away, here are some of the main things that are going on. One is a lack of initiative, right? You notice how I'm always pushing onto you, and with that push, it's forcing you to react, right? If you're always the last person to be reacting to what's going on, you're always going to be the last person to get in a shot, you're always going to be the first person to be taking damage, right? You're constantly at a disadvantage when you're the one who's reacting and waiting for that person to jump onto you. So what I want to see a little bit more from you is less kind of waiting on the rock and trying to see if like I'll poke out on you so you can shoot me. Instead, what I want to see is you looking to be putting out damage, you looking to be coming out and getting those shots on me, right? And if you can get a little bit of a damage put in, right? If you can tickle me or chip away at my shield, right? Play off of your advantage. Push up, do your damage, back up, reset, re-engage, and re-attack, right? One of the main things that I'm always talking about in like the coaching sessions, you've seen the instant slide tutorials and stuff like that. Here, you want to do it? Here, let's see you do it one more time here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you got that spot on. Right? The instant slides, right? Those really help you cover distance. Like me being, it can definitely mess with the mental. We may need to postpone our session.
And it just has its days, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had an issue like this in a long time, and now it's like 900 ping, 100 packet loss. Okay, it's randomly fixed now. Okay, so the main thing, right, is that we're always looking to be putting in damage so that we can push up and capitalize, right? So the way I want you to think about this is damage at a distance is an opportunity to get close, right? Damage up close, it's an opportunity to commit and get that kill, right? So when we're playing, you know, side by side here, or when we're playing a little bit apart, I'm looking for you to be putting in your damage so that you can get close, right? And now that you're here, damage, make sure that you're in a safe spot, and then clean. Kind of make sense? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Played that much better.
It's wetting over here.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Three, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots.
Nice. See, now you're starting to play a little bit more confident. You're not playing scared, right? It's the same thing, right? If you're playing ranked and you go, oh no, this might be a pred, right? You can still win your fights as long as you play for those fundamental skills, which you're doing now, right? And it's definitely a big change in your playstyle.
Last season, I was just playing trios and I almost 1v3'd a full pred squad. Highlight.
Yeah, exactly.
Apex career.
Exactly, bro. Right? It all comes down to playing for those fundamental skills. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I'm whiffing shots. Alright, so right there, really big mistake. Alright, and it was this right here. When you're here and you're jumping out like that, it's a huge, huge, huge mistake. Right there, I hit you for 88 damage. This is something that I want you to think about. Stand still. Right, if I can go 1 Mississippi. Oh, I just missed all my shots. Right, but if I can basically go 1 Mississippi, right, in 7 bullets, I just hit you for 77 damage. Right, so you should be thinking to yourself, if you're playing cover here, and you come all the way out like this, right, you go in 1 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, it's 2 seconds. That's like risking 200 to 300 damage just by jumping out like this, right? So when we're starting a fight, we want to make sure that we're playing tight to the cover, right, and we're playing safe. If we come out too far, we risk taking a whole bunch of damage, that gives the other person the ability to get close, right? Because damage at a distance is a reason to get close. Damage up close is a reason to commit and finish that person off and get a kill. So don't give them a reason to shit on you and get close to you. Play closer to your cover, right? Multiple quick peeks like this is way better than one really long peek like this, right? And then once you get that really big opening, once you hit them for a good amount, maybe you chip away 50, 50, 50, then you push up, and then you can overcommit and you can play as open and as aggressive like that as you want, because even if they hit you once or twice, right, you just one-tap them, right? So don't make that mistake of jumping out into the open. Make sure that you're playing those fundamental skills, you're holding your cover, right? Quick peeks, and then commit off your damage. 3, 2, 1, go.
I downed an enemy.
And again, in these situations right here, when you notice that you're about to be like face to face with someone, even if like I'm behind that rock right here,
Let's go this way.
right? Something that you ended up doing was you came out to this area here, right? Again, there's no cover right here, right? You're super exposed. Make sure you press yourself up against the cover. That way you're instantly in cover versus if you're back here, right? You're still in the open even if you come out to right here, right? You're still stuck in the open. So make sure that you play tighter to the cover, right? And if somebody's pushing you or if you get caught in the open, then holster, get close into that cover. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots.
Oh, I can't hit my
Enemy down.
wingmans.
Three, two, one, go. I just no right to whole clip in you. 700 ping. Bro, what the? Bro, alright. Am I lagging on your screen?
You're like you're shooting at something that wasn't even me.
Bro, oh my lord. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Jesus Christ. Nice, good shots. Now something that I want to try and see from you, right? When you're putting in damage, what I want to see is I want to see you poke out, do your damage, cover, come back out, re-engage, cover, and then commit and push up. Right? So what I'm doing to you, what you'll notice, right? The reason why I can get like so aggressive on you and so close is because I'll do my damage, right? Maybe I'm right here, damage, holster for better movement, re-engage, back up, right? Hold you and push back up, right? So it's gonna always be kind of like a matter of like taking 2 steps forward to put in damage, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward. And that way, right, every single time you go back into cover, you're minimizing the risk of you taking in excess damage while you're reloading, while you're repositioning, whatever that might be. 3, 2, 1, go. Missed my shots. Make sure you get those reloads off before you push open, right? Because when you're reloading in someone's face, that's a great time or a great opportunity to just get one clipped. 3, 2, 1.
Another one of my big problems is applying movement into a fight. Cause I can tap strafe, I can wall jump, tap strafe, blah blah blah. But I don't think I've ever used it in like an actual fight.
Okay. Try to use it right here as a way to kind of just get comfortable with it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Good shot.
Cool.
Three, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots. Enemy down.
That time I turned my back on you.
You did, yeah. When you do notice that you're turning your back to people, holster your gun and get that better movement speed, that faster movement speed. 3, 2, 1, go.
Opening fire. Getting shot at. Enemy down.
So things that are going to happen is something like this, right? This scenario that I just played out. I'm over here, I'm playing my cover. You did a good move of trying to push up and essentially turn my cover into open area, right? But the issue right here is the fact that you started backing up like this, and now you got put into a situation where you have nowhere to go, right? If you turn around, you're getting shot. If you play over here still, you're getting shot no matter what. So in a situation where you find out that you're in a really bad spot, it makes more sense for you to not what we call overcommit or over challenge or ego challenge. Instead, holster your gun, get to that safe spot, back up quickly, right? And then now you can start playing from here. You might take a little bit of damage, right? But it's better than staying here and dying, right? So boom, you get shot, come back, holster, right? You see how fast that is? Just simply your gun up, holster, turn around, one slide, and you're safe again. It's better to stay alive and take damage than to commit and die. 3, 2, 1, go.
Getting shot at.
So I got my damage in, I'm looking to push over. Got caught in the open, my gun wasn't loaded.
Spotted me. I'm taking shots. Enemy down.
Got caught. I'm gonna have to grab some ammo.
Yep, go ahead. Three, 2, 1, go.
This time
Nice. Three, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots. Getting downed an enemy.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Shot at.
He swung out into the open, right? You risked
Yeah.
you risked over that excuse me, that over challenge. 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm
There's
taking
shots. Why does my gun never swap? Jesus Christ, but this controller's fucking broken.
Didn't you get a new one?
I got, yeah, so I had the OG Elite controller, and the bumper broke, so I got the Elite Series 2 Core, because it's cheaper, but the same controller is a different color. That one had worse stick drift, and it had stick drift on the left stick out of the box, so I swapped it. And this one has even worse stick drift on the right stick, and a little bit of stick drift on the left stick. So it's like, I don't even know, bro. I keep swapping my controllers to get them, to like get one that works, and they get worse and worse and worse.
So do you play on again?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I need to go back.
What dead zone do you play on?
I play on 3%.
That's crazy. I just bought the Elite Series 2, and I can play on 1% probably with like very minimal stick drift.
Dude, that's here, look at this stick drift, bro. Alright, I'm gonna like my stick drift is
My
just
goodness, dude.
yeah, it's bad, dude. It drifts like any direction that like my controller tilts. 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I've been
Nice.
down.
Woo!
Good shot, dude.
Lucky shots, bro. Honestly.
Alright, so yeah, dude, you're playing like very, very good in terms of like 1v1s, right? Like you're not, for the most part, you're not overcommitting too much. You do have a little bit of a habit of like overcommitting, right? Sometimes you get away with it, right? Sometimes you don't. It's gonna be a habit that you want to break, where you don't slide out and now you're stuck like this, or even if like we're taking a 1v1 and I'm right here, you don't slide out here and now you're stuck in the open again, right? You want to make sure that you're always playing off the cover and then you push up and secure that kill, as opposed to coming all the way out in the open and now you're stuck, right? But in terms of like you putting in damage, you're doing a really good job of damage, push up and secure that kill. You don't hesitate, right? You take a quick second to reset, reload your gun, and then you push up and you play very aggressive, and that's nice to see. One thing though, when it comes down to defending, right? You're doing a good job, but when you take damage, you come back behind your cover, you hold, and then you look to push back up. Something that you're not doing though is, let's just say you're here and you get broken and I'm full shield and I'm over here. When I start pushing back up, right, you commit to the fight and you like fight until you die. Instead, what you want to make sure that you're doing is when you're in these types of situations where you cannot win, you take a quick moment to peek out, come around, create space, right? And now you can do the same thing all over again. Because like I showed you before, right? If you go like that, a quick little spray, you can hit 50 damage, right? You back up, you create more space, right? Again, 50 damage again. Come back out, again, 50 damage again, right?
All of a sudden you have an advantage.
And all of a sudden, yeah, every single time he tries to push you through the open, you're chiseling away at him, and he is losing shield, losing flesh, losing flesh. And now it's like a 1v1 against two people who are one shot. Because remember, it's easier to do something than it is to react to something. So if you only peek for half a second, right, he has a quarter of a second to react, which is very hard. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Nice. boss. I'm gonna kill myself. Alright, we'll do a couple more here, and then we're gonna go hop on some pubs. 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Nice, good job.
It's just when you talk about peeking out and doing damage as you're pushing up, it's hard to do that when you're freaking super gliding tap strafing right at my face.
Yeah, man. 3, 2, 1, go.
They spotted me. I've been
Shots.
down.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
I down.
Every time you're looking to push up, holster on holster slide. Or whenever you're looking to move back, holster on holster slide. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spotted me. I'm taking shots. Enemy down.
Three,
Okay.
2, 1,
Hold on,
go.
I can't pull my
Oh.
guns.
I got you. Alright, you're good.
Enemy down.
Go.
I'm taking shots. Enemy.
I keep freaking backing up into the open like you
You
keep
do.
saying not to do.
Yep. Alright, if you're getting pushed right here, you're getting inted on, right? You're here, come around the corner, holster, back up, and now you can hold from the opposite corner. Three, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots. Enemy down.
You're getting caught on that reacting game, right? We're both the same health, but I'm the one who's pushing you, so now you're reacting to me. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa. Weird.
I'm getting hit
Oh,
over
good
here.
God.
Enemy down.
Three, 2, 1, go.
I downed an enemy.
Now you're getting caught over committing a little bit, right? 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm taking shots.
stuck in the open.
Enemy down.
Something can go your way very quickly, but as soon as that person like corrects themselves, right? Like right there, you got an angle on me. I quickly correct myself. I'd be patient. Poke out, spray, back into cover. Poke out, one tap. Right? You got to make sure that you don't put yourself into a situation where you're going to get punished for doing what you're doing. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spotted me. I'm taking shots.
If you're going to peek when you're hurt, when everyone's hurt, make sure that you're shooting coming out of that cover as opposed to just,
Firing.
yeah, exactly, pre-fire, right? Because what you can do is you can come out of cover like that. You can come. All right, ready? Do a couple more here. 3, 2, 1, go.
Getting shot at.
I'm behind a wall. I'm behind a wall. What? What is this?
What is your screen showing?
Oh my god. I'll see if I can send it to you on, like, unlist, done, save, like, hold on. I'll literally show you what it looks like on my end. I'm literally like one clipping you, and then I'll get behind your back and I'll shoot you like 4 times in the back, and you just like turn around and then like one clip me, and like none of my bullets register. I'm behind a wall. Alright, where's the share button? Share. Copy. Ah, no. I'll have to send it to you later. It's gonna be too difficult to find it. Alright.
On my screen, you were just like sitting here, and then you went over here.
Yeah, so I was behind the wall. I was chilling here. My ping goes up to 700. You like almost like one clip me while I'm sitting behind the wall. I wall bounce over behind you, one clip you in the back because you're standing still, you're not moving. Hit you with the wingman. You're still standing still. You just turn around and you like one clip me. Oh, like okay. All right, we'll do one more. We'll hop in pubs. 3, 2, 1, go.
I downed an enemy.
Alright. Let's go hop on into the public lobbies. Friend request by Filthy XO. Alright, who's your main legend right now? Wraith?
Horizon.
Horizon?
Yeah.
Alright. Good pick. Solid legend. One of the best. Broken in ranked. And in comp.
to get a mite troublesome.
Behind a wall.
Don't take what follows too carefully, madame. Me and you two just need to find a way home. I'm the jump master.
So this season I've reached plat 2 mostly by solo queuing, and I swear whenever I play with like my buddies or something, I always lose RP.
Could just, it's usually when that happens, because you know sometimes that happens to me also. Like I'll play better with like randoms than I do with like my actual like regular friends. The main thing is kind of like a self-confidence thing where you're playing overconfident when you're with your friends, so you tend to do more stupid things, or you tend to over challenge people thinking that you're gonna win them. Okay, I broke 2 people here. If you got a gun, put some pressure on that. Lifeline and Pathfinder are both shit on, so you can play confident on that push.
Or not. Oh man. Cracked lifeline again over here.
Down an enemy.
She's pushing up. She's low. Yep.
Full squad's down. We made the right choices.
Yeah, maybe if I didn't have 500 ping.
This one hurt. Hold on.
Here, I'm gonna drop you a make it.
Listen, let's move here. Just a tick. Healing up.
Should be people east. Okay, so we'll start working our way again from the outside back to the inside of the fight.
Right up here in our building.
Yeah, I don't know where they are. Oh, on me, north side. Maybe on the low ground.
They're breaking a bot.
Okay, Wraith on the inside. She got an armor swap.
I need to recharge my shields.
Oh my dick.
We're inside. Thermite grenade out.
Pretty sure the Wraith is a different team completely. It's over there.
1 second. We got this. Reloading. Enemy down. Squad attacking. Void running. Need to recharge my shields.
Alright. So you're playing a little too invested in that fight right there, right? If you're listening closely, right? I was kind of saying work from the outside of the fight to the inside of the fight. You were working from the inside of the fight to the inside of the fight. So you were too invested to begin with, which made it way too difficult for you to get out. Alright, once people started pulling up, you got caught in the middle of everything. Okay, cool.
Got our squad mate's banner. Half the squad's gone. I got this. Recharging my shields.
Who are you?
Audio? I did not even hear him.
Me neither. I was just gonna go underneath the Wraith phase and back up, and holy fuck, just random horizon right there. Now you gotta make sure, right? Like if you're gonna take a fight with somebody, or if you're gonna be taking a fight in a, you know, kind of hot area, more than one team, you gotta make sure that you're always working from the outside of a situation so that you can control how that fight is playing out, right? And then you can kind of work your way into it as you're getting damage, as you're noticing people are backing up and changing positions. As opposed to if you're stuck there to begin with, it's going to be really hard to manage the fight, to control what is happening, right? And so it's going to be very hard to get out of those fights, because kind of like how we're talking about in the range, damage at a distance is an opportunity to get close so that when you get damage again, you can get that kill. If you're already on top of them and they get that damage, right, they're going to commit instantly like that, because there's no space between you and them for them to take a reset, right, or for you to reset and back up, because they're already right there.
This is your champion.
Trying to land hot.
Ah, we can land wherever. No matter to me.
Reckon we ought to land over there, darlings. We do this for science.
I'm gonna land on the back side over here.
There. First blood. Should have seen that coming. Careful. Hostile landed near me. Target landed near me. Broken enemy shield.
Nice, good break.
Okay.
Already inside.
Oh shit.
Reloading.
I'm gonna start healing up.
Catching myself up.
Oh, a nade just came from in front of you.
Taking shots. Catching myself up.
Watch my backpack. Doesn't kill you right there.
Okay, I got your left side. All in the back. Back left.
Frag out.
Moving up here. Broke one. We're gonna want to push up off this damage. He fell. Oh yeah, homie. Thank you. Right, so you dropping down right there, right, is needless. Alright, you're controlling a power spot. You're controlling high ground. That guy wants to push up, right? He's going to have to push up through the open. So don't make it easier for that person to push up. It doesn't matter that your teammate's up here holding, right? Two people holding a power spot makes it unbeatable, right? Versus if it's just me, or if it's just your teammate, and he wins his 1v1 against me for whatever reason, and you're all the way down here and you can't do shit, right? Well, now he's going to get a swap off, you're going to pull up, and now you have to 1v1 somebody, right? So make sure you control the power spot and work your way down into him, as opposed to getting under him and working your way back up to him.
Let's check out that way. Heads up. The package coming in.
Do you need cells by chance?
No.
Okay.
Backpack here. Level 2.
Right.
How do you like when you're doing like solo trios and stuff, how do you create 1v1 fights if the team sticks together? Like if the team is like
It's so they're always gonna start all together right in front of us, right? But kind of just like how you do damage and you back up, right? Whoever you did damage to isn't going to keep pushing forward, right? So now you created a 3v1 into a 2v1. Right in front of me on purple.
Taking damage.
Broken enemy shield.
Phasing. Recharging my shield.
You want to capitalize off of all the damage done here, all the people fighting here. Purple shield on me if you want that. Come grab it. Close, right? Bro, my fucking stick drift, dude. And my ping. Oh my lord.
Shield broken. Reloading.
We can take the zip and get to the high ground since everyone... Oh, nice. Got that lift.
Shot at.
Go swap.
All enemy squad has been forcibly expired.
Reloading.
Coming.
Yep, Newcastle.
I'm taking shots. Frag out.
Reload.
Nice.
Heal it up. Healing up. Eyes are open though.
I'm gonna store right after this and buy a new fucking controller, dude.
Do you make a lot of money from YouTube and coaching and stuff?
Make a little bit, yeah. Oh, I just heard a fence go off.
Over there.
Oh no, it's the castle turning off. My bad. Yeah, I make a comfortable living off of off YouTube and whatnot.
How long have you been like making videos? How long did it take you to get to where you are?
It didn't take me as long as I thought it would. It actually happened really fast out of nowhere. I kind of just blew up out of nowhere, to be honest. One day, I mean, overall, I think it took me about a year and a half to hit 50K from the time I actually started posting videos. But I would say for the first 6 months, I was like posting like very mediocre, very sporadically. So almost like I post maybe like a video a month, right? Like, and they weren't even good videos and they wouldn't get views. I posted one YouTube short. It kind of fell off instantaneously, and then a couple months later, like for no reason at all, it just like blew up and hit like 1 million views like overnight.
Same YouTube short.
Yeah, it was just one YouTube short, like something about like
Coming in.
if you reduce your response curve, it makes controlling recoil easier. And that video hit like 1 million views in like 5 days, out of nowhere, and it like fell off completely for a couple months. And then that right there got me like 10K subs, that one video, and then I started posting more videos to keep the momentum, and it kind of just skyrocketed. And I hit like 50K subs in no time. So it's very easy for people to grow on YouTube. They just have to have the willingness to stick to it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's the part that I hate about this map is you can't find anybody past round 2. Because everyone's dead.
Yeah, I played Olympus for the first time in a minute. I always try and avoid that map.
Oh yeah? You don't like it?
Oh no, usually just stick to ranked if I am playing. But I
Enemy
played
spotted.
Olympus and it was like
Let's go over there.
the second round hasn't even closed in and there's only 3 squads left.
Yep. Alright. One team died, 2 teams are left.
2 other squads remain.
Rings are neighbor, pals. We've got a minute to find her.
Taking shots. I damaged the enemy shield broken.
Rings forward, and we've got
Did she jump out? Okay. Well, that's a great example of overcommitting for 0 reason whatsoever. She was 1 shot.
2 shots, yeah.
Yeah, she was 2 shot, 1 shot, depending on what gun you're using. And she just walked out and got
Less than 10
obliterated
seconds. Rings nearby.
for no reason. Right? Like, you just can't be doing dumb stuff like that. You got a wall, you gotta play off your cover. Use your advantages. Don't just throw yourself into the open and fight
Especially
people.
with the minigun and your freaking walls right there.
Yeah.
10 seconds to the ring. It's close at least.
There's only one more person, one more team.
not to be for defeat years, but
And they are probably
not inside
gonna
again.
die a storm. Nope. Over here.
Target spotted.
Come over here. Oh, one's... Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna...
Setting a
Oh my goodness, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna ult them, but
portal's ready.
well, after
Shield broken. Reloading. Enemy down.
Yep. Remember, bro, you can't just walk through the open like that. We were literally just talking about going in the open, and you did the exact thing that we were talking about. If you want to make a play like that, where you're going to go into the open and lift up and ult them, you got to make sure that you push them backwards so that you can do what you want to do, right? Just like how...
that long distance damage.
Well, yeah, something like that, something similar, right? So just like how we were talking about in the range, right? Like when you get damage, you're essentially like they're essentially going to be pushed into cover, and then with that damage, you're going to push up forward, right? Because they have to back up; they're not going to stay in the open, right? So in this situation here, right, you can throw a grenade, you can shoot at them, right? You don't necessarily have to hit shots, but you need to suppress them and put them in cover.
Listen.
That way, when you go to make your play, you're not going to be stuck in the open getting lasered instantaneously. Because you turned the corner, we're getting shot, lifted, we're getting shot, and then just got fucking obliterated instantaneously. Right? You didn't do anything to make them look away from you while you walked through the open. So if you want to do something that is risky, like walking through the open, you got to make sure that you do something to help you do that.
Hands off somewhere with a
Hold on to your knickers, darlings.
Going main building.
Yeah, I'm just gonna land on the bins. No, you got that. Oh.
Come here, come here.
up.
Brilliant kill. Just risk being shot at.
Reloading.
Not a bother.
Oh, I still don't even have a gun.
Firing. They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Yeah.
Phasing. Need to recharge my shields.
Bro, I let go of the... oh my god, there's no fucking way that just happened. There's no fucking way this is happening to me. And here goes my ping. Oh my god, my ping! Oh my god, just one day where my internet is normal, bro.
Do you play ranked a lot and then your thing goes crazy?
Bro, we had a game where we had 20 team kills, all diamonds and preds. And it comes down to the last couple teams for the win, right? And then when you're pred, right, like the entry cost is so freaking high that if you're not getting at least top 5, like you're either breaking even or you're going neg. It doesn't matter if you have like 100 kills. We had like 20 team kills. We were like -5 the last couple of teams, right? We're sitting in a building, we're like, we're just gonna play it slow. We have zone, blah 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 blah, like we're chilling. A team takes a zip line like fucking brain dead right into us. I open the door, I hit a 1 clip, and then I take out my Eva, and then I hit a 1 clip with the Eva. All on one person, not a single bullet registered. I teleport back into the building, the team walks in and 1 clips me.
Oh my god.
Like, that is just like how bad my internet is, bro.
What's the problem with it?
It's like I live in like a complex. Basically like the line going from the main node where like all the cables come out, like with all the different internet connections for individual houses, there's something wrong with the box, and it's only wrong with my connection.
Wow.
Right? So it's nothing that I can do. It's something that like a special tech has to come over and fix. It's so fucking dumb, dude.
That voice in your head. Trust it.
Don't watch me, mate. Your maw's about to get a little unladylike.
This is your champion. You know what I look like. Come find me.
Alright. In that fight right there, right? Just... yeah, I got 1,200 ping right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
1,200?
Yeah. Now I got 50.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Reckon we ought to
But yeah, in that fight right there, right? If you can't find a gun, like, make sure that you just only focus on getting out. That way you can get a gun, come back.
Trying to regroup with you, and we're gonna go push those outside buildings, and then that Horizon just walked right up on me.
Yeah.
First blood. Who'd have thought a blood sport would be so bloody?
Not a soul is over here. Couple people over here.
Next drink's a bit of a mark, darling. Shall we get a move on?
I got some loot. I'm gonna start posturing up on over here. Even if this was like a rank game, right? It makes more sense to just quickly grab a little bit of loot than third party the teams that are fighting. Because even if they land like in a hot spot, right? They're still gonna be fighting each other for the same shit. They're probably not gonna have the best loot or all that much loot at that.
Enemy shield broken. Reloading. That's the last of that squad. This dimension's looking up.
Impressive kill.
Reloading. Getting shot at. Opening fire. Closer to winning.
You've got fighting down to a science. RPO1 here.
Oh, bet.
Heads up. The ring's moving. Need to recharge my shields.
Just like right there, right? I'm able to third party, just by myself with like 2 guns and a couple clips in each gun. I'm able to just quickly walk up, catch the people who are fighting, third party them for free, and just like that, we've got all that loot right there that they all collected for us. Now we can go take the rest of the, now we can go take on the rest of the lobby for free.
Heads up. The package coming in.
Half the squads are gone already. Fantastic. Hey, watch my back, pal. There's a new kill leader out there.
Close right? Oh, okay.
Broken enemy shield.
Nice.
All those hooligans are down for the count.
Reloading.
Bad guy outside
Alright.
their orbit.
Need to recharge my
Look at what's
shields.
going on here. He's got a vantage sniper. I'm gonna portal to get close here without taking too much damage. Hit my face. Portal's safe. You can take this and queue up.
Impressive kill, Darwin. Kill leader. Recharging.
Data.
Reloading.
Alright, so we always make sure we do something so that we can walk up. We're not just gonna walk up like idiots straight through the open. That's a lifeline all the way back there.
I say we move there.
Because there was no light in the sky. There was no anything.
Replicators have lights.
Yep. Or they'll show up on the minimap at the very least. So I think they are possibly right here. They're taking the zip line right now. You ready to shoot the zip line?
He's going.
Yeah. We can take this thing and we can like kind of chase them low-key. Yeah, they're still taking the zip. So what we'll do here is because they have to heal, I'm going to nade to keep them off the doors. We're going to queue up here. Okay, that will keep them off. Queue up, queue up, queue up. Nice.
Another team.
Going to phase.
Just a wraith, I think.
Recharging my shields.
Just one?
I think so, yeah. No, there's two.
Okay, I'm gonna try and kidnap you.
Setting a portal.
You gotta crawl towards me, dude.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
I'm fucking dead.
You're being aimed at. Recharging my shields.
This wraith right here is that. Taking the portal.
Enemy shield broken. I down an enemy. 1 second, we got this. Next ring's far.
Push together, just push. Yeah.
Incoming. Enemy down.
All those vampires are down for the count.
In that situation right there, there's no way that them as a team have more health than you and I. Right? Like right there, I got basically full shield. You got close to full health with that gold res. We just push that together. More than likely than not, they don't have a gold res. Alright, like we just win that. We just played the odds. And we win that 9 out of 10 times. Alright, let's go loot those fools upstairs. That last fight that you ended up going down, you overcommitted on that, right? You're taking a 1v2. I wasn't able to help because I kind of got held off by grenades.
I should have played back.
Yeah, so once you realize, oh, I'm fighting two people at once, oh man, right? And that's when you want to make sure that you yourself are focusing on playing your life, right?
Let's check out that way.
Only 2 more squads. Still feel my pull soon enough.
Round 2 with 3 teams left, that's crazy, bro. They need to do something so that lobbies don't die out so fast.
What if they put more people in a match?
That may work. And I only say may because the issue at hand is the fact that, like, 10 teams will land in one spot. Right? And, you know, odds are is that pretty much only one team is going to come out of that alive.
Ring's not too far. 40
Right?
feet left.
So, you know, 10 teams just die off rip basically every single round. Or I mean every single game. And then you have that across like the entire map, so like 10 teams one spot that die, 5 teams another spot that die instantly. So if you add more people, it's just gonna be more teams that die instantly.
Yeah.
I think the issue is could possibly be solved if you do multiple dropships coming in on different angles. Right? That way teams are forced to kind of, like, if teams want to drop right away, like, they're all going to be forced to drop, like, in different spots. Or it would be cool to see, like, if there was, like a UI that, like, if you're dropping in a spot where there's lots of teams, like, the UI discourages you to do it. Like, I don't know. Kind of like a threat level. Right? Like, as you're coming in, like, threat level high, like, too many teams, not enough loot. Right? And, like, that would just discourage teams naturally to, like, not land there. Some teams are just fucking stupid.
The path he ulted.
Oh, right in front of us. Okay, so we're gonna try and get a little close here. That way, any damage we do, we can push up. Oh. Dude's moving away. They're all moving away hard, so we'll just kind of mirror them. Follow right in their tracks. Just walk up, take these angles on this team. Wraith on 1 HP, popping the cell.
Need to recharge my shield.
We'll have to fight that Wraith over here, she's phasing. Move up on the Vantage, who's split. Don't melee.
I thought I missed the punch.
Don't melee.
No, I ran out of ammo on both guns.
Yeah, it happens.
She was definitely worth a punch, and I missed it.
Yeah. And on my screen, I get a battery off, I go to push her with my gun, and then I start using a battery all over again because the game didn't register the battery finishing because my internet is so bad. So, gotta love it. Gotta love getting
I
cough
hate
blocked.
I hate how when you're playing a shield and you go to reload, you go to res instead.
Yeah, you just gotta keep you gotta remember that it's going to do that no matter what, and you need to shoot either the last couple bullets in your mag, or you need to just pull the trigger so that it auto reloads.
Everyone forgets to look up. You lot are so terrestrial.
Prepared and ready.
This is your champion.
Fun facts. Peanuts can be used to make explosives. And you're going to die today.
Peanuts can be used to make explosives. Interesting. Alright.
Here, pals. Plotting a landing's one of my specialities. Hold on to your knickers, darlings.
First blood.
Attention.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Good. We're inside.
I'm gonna take this. Wouldn't make a difference. Alright.
Going to phase.
I don't hear any fighting over here, which is interesting. Why don't we pick up barrel stabilizer?
Kill leader.
You kill leader. You data.
This place is
Not even looted.
not even looted. Nobody here. Maybe Eternal Garden.
We're all inside the ring.
Fantastic.
Blue shield in here.
Let's check out that way.
Care package being delivered.
Care package dropping from low orbit.
champion fell.
Crypto here.
Right
Crypto doesn't have
from
his.
us.
Oh my lord, I missed everything. So he doesn't have a drone, which means he won't have EMP for like the next little bit.
Picked up some materials.
50 on path. I'm gonna challenge him.
Cracked.
He's one shot, so we can push up confident here.
So. Crypto's holding on the building.
Enemy taken out.
Recharging my shields.
Broken.
Reloading.
Hello.
That was the last one. Shields recharging.
Didn't make it or anything.
I got you.
Listen, let's move here.
More people.
Healing up. Numpty spotted.
Okay. I'm posturing up for the push. Making sure that I'm in a. Not bad.
Recharging my shields.
In 1 sec. I'm actually going to drop that thermite. Go grab some bats off this dude over here. So because they're playing in that spot, we need to make sure that what we can do is hold them back
Right.
and then push up into them.
Numpty there. Need to move.
Octane solo, right?
Yep, so if he's solo right there, which means that we can start posturing up on his other teammate. On the building. Right, so if you want to start looking to move up to the building, I can hold this right guy off of you, okay? Yeah, I just broke his teammate, so now you and me start moving up on this guy.
Here. Recharging my shields.
Teammate's back up there.
Yeah, you're gonna queue up.
Wanna see my singularity?
I'm gonna bat. You need to play the roof.
Well,
In the face. Oh my fucking internet, bro. Like, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Recharging.
Right, so in that situation right there, right, you didn't take a power spot. Right, our goal is to lift up so that we can do damage and we can control the fight. Right, so we're gonna lift up. We're gonna see if we can get any damage while we're going up, and then we're gonna take their roof. Right, from the roof we can hold them down. Right, it's a way harder to go up than it is to go down. Right, so in this situation here, we've got power spot, we're going to hold the roof, right, but you instead drop back down or you start playing on the same level as them, and that makes it very easy for them to fight us. Right, so you got to, like I said, you got to make sure that you look to take power spots as opposed to just looking to fight them head on. The lift is there to get you into the fight as opposed to being stuck on low ground. Right, the reason why their spot is so powerful is because they're looking down on us. It's hard for us to get up there. Right, but if we can reverse the roles, get on top of them, and make it hard for them to basically,
get up to us.
right? Yeah, exactly. Right, so reverse those roles. I also want to point out how long it took you to throw your lift. Right? Our goal is to get up there, like get close to them so that we can lift up. Right? But instead, what you were doing was you walked up and you're like waddling around. You're like waiting for me to get there. Right? Your lift lasts a long time. Because it took you so long to take your lift, to even throw down your lift, that team had no issue looking over the edge and only looking at me because you weren't doing anything. Every single thing that you do has to have intention. Right? So if you're intentionally sitting down there not doing anything, then you're throwing. Right? You need to make sure that you are intentionally keeping pressure off of your teammate or putting pressure onto that team.
If your eyes
Right,
are
so
open.
either shoot back to back me up or lift up and take their roof so that they are pressured.
This is your champion.
It's not even like an escape the event horizon. How do you think you'll escape me?
Let me jump faster. This time.
Here we go. Ready up.
I'm gonna land right here.
Let's go over there. Target landed near me. Own choice.
I'm gonna get on this team's roof. And I'm gonna get ready to fight them.
Can't solve the eternal mysteries of the universe without breaking a few eggs.
Contact.
Watch my back, pal.
Sweet.
Reloading.
Take height. Lift and take height. Don't commit to a fight.
How'd they get a bat off already, bro?
Alright, so you're sitting right there on top of them. You should be ready for them to come out of that door. You should be looking at that door, knowing that they're right underneath you.
I was looking at the door that he just had smoke and I couldn't see. I heard him come out and I started shooting, but didn't hit anything.
Things look to get a mite troublesome.
With the right moves, we'll take this win.
This is your champion.
Here's a good spot to touch down. Hold on to your gills, darlings.
Target landed near me. Wrong choice.
First blood.
Ah, first blood. Who'd have thought a blood sport would be so bloody?
Alright, you can lift this up right here.
Guardian south. Squad attacking.
Okay, I broke one, but there's one kind of close to us. I'm just gonna chill on the roof.
Horizon's low. Dead.
Reloading. And that was the last one.
You can tell there's people below us.
Yeah, there is.
Getting shot at.
Hit me with a longbow. How does that happen? Got 2 bullets.
I'm out of heavy ammo.
Broken enemy shield.
I need sniper ammo so fucking bad.
Rejuvenating.
Alright.
Catching myself up.
Snappy! Watch my back, pals. There's a new kill leader out there. Back that hooligan shield. Reload. Just a tick. Fill it up. Frag grenade.
Nice.
Flinging
Got a thermite.
She can't go anywhere.
Champion's reign.
bad boys. Been downed. This way.
Flash.
Both squads down. We made the right choices. This won't hurt. Hold on.
She's overcommitted right there.
Care package coming in.
Make sure you're not inting, right? Make sure that you're playing off of cover if possible. And if there is no cover, then make sure that you're walking into that situation, you know, safe and secure, where you're going to use something to your advantage, right? Like if you're coming around a corner, then lift around the corner or tap strafe around the corner, as opposed to, you know, coming around the corner and yeah.
So like you went up and you went to go get that high ground
Yeah,
instead of just like chasing straight after.
exactly, right? Because what is she going to do, right? She's going to get stuck on the other side of the wall. There's nowhere for her to go, so I'm not going to just chase her one for one. I'm not going to trail right behind her, because the more she runs, the more I chase, right? Instead, I'm going to look to cut her off, or I'm going to look to do something that's going to punish her for whatever she's doing. So if she's going to keep running, then I'm going to put myself in a spot where if she keeps running, I'm just going to be able to shoot her in the back.
I say we move there.
It's all looted.
Go left.
Okay, I'm going to charge up. Okay, for some reason that canceled. I see him.
Recharging my shields.
Okay, I hate this guy.
Recharge my shields.
No more healing. No more shields. Pushing up.
Frag grenade.
On your height. Play your ground. Lift up if you have to.
An enemy shield.
They're both cracked.
Torchster out. Clear my grenade. Taking shots.
Reload.
70 on Watson.
Void running. Punching a tunnel. I set the portal.
Another team shows up.
Need to recharge my shields.
Do you have any heavy?
Needs banner.
No.
Yeah, a little bit.
With heavy ammo?
Yeah.
You're in their sights. Void jumping.
Create space from this if possible.
open though.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Good. I'm inside the next ring.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator incoming. Need to recharge my shields. Frag out.
I'm getting in this. Shit, so much damage.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Last member's down. One squad closer to winning.
Brilliant kill. Just brilliant.
Reload.
Wraith 1.
Recharging.
Someone behind me.
Recharging my shields.
Backing up.
Crack.
Recharging my shields.
You see how close you're getting, right? But you have no health,
Yeah.
right? Like, you could be playing back here, shooting from a distance, but you're over-committing to situations that you don't have to be, right? There's also a bunch of boxes that you could have looted before trying to push up and fight, right? Now you have nothing. Now we're going to get essentially griefed and shit on. You have a gun?
Storm, any more healing?
I'm taking shots.
In progress.
Good. We're in. I set the portal.
Alright, so you gotta think about what's good for you, what's, you know? You're just pushing
Yeah,
up so hard.
Don't wanna leave you just like.
But that's the thing, right? What are you gonna do if you have anything, right? You're gonna leave me high and dry because now you don't have anything to fight with. Right? So you're being ignorant. As a, well, that's a fucking not a decoy. Right? And now we're in the situation where we're running nonstop because you don't have anything to fight with.
Yeah. It's a useless fight.
Right? Your teammates shouldn't be putting themselves in situations where they're going to get shit on if you're not there. Right? They shouldn't be playing like that. If they are, then they're playing ignorant, they're playing stupid, they're playing over-aggressive. Right? Your teammates are throwing if they play like that. That's not your fault. That's their fault for being stupid. Right? But you can't be stupid by not looting anything and walking into a fight with minimal shields, minimal loot, minimal heals, ammo, attachments, and all that when there's like infinite boxes around you, all purple and gold and red. Right? There was so much loot right there that you could have been like, hey, you know,
I went to
hey,
go loot one of the boxes, but like I was getting shot at, so I just went and.
all right, well, so then remember, right? Then just play slow, right? Play for your cover, right? Communicate with your teammate with what they need, right? Because I'm calling out, oh, I broke this Wraith. Wraith is one shot, right? And you're not saying anything. You're just running around with no shields and no loot. right? So at the end of the day, not only do you, again, need to play for those fundamental skills, but if you need something from your teammate, right, then you got to communicate with them. You got to ask for it. Hey, bro, can you push this person back so that I can loot this box? Can you hold this guy so that I can push forward? Just like in that previous game on Moon, where I'm going, you're going to get us close, like I'm going to shoot for you, and you're going to walk up and you're going to lift and take the roof, right?
Landing close.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
Beginning ring countdown.
Already inside. Let's go over there.
Alright. I don't remember if people came here. Yep, definitely on this right side right here.
Let's go this way.
In the building. On the low.
10 seconds.
150 on that. I'm taking her lift. Alright, we have one person who's one shot. We can take the lift here. I have to drop. I'm gonna heal. Nice, I got one dude on me. Nice.
Reloading. That was the last one. Nice work.
Okay, get ready. Here's the third party, so make sure that you're healthy. I'm gonna make sure that I get to high ground. We can control height much easier than we can control low. Now we can look around at what's going on right here.
Target spotted.
Just gonna wait for this team to move up into the open. On the roof. Looking lifeline on the roof. I put her to 50 flesh. And with that 50 flesh, we can start walking up.
Throwing arc star.
2.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna drop down.
Back one.
I downed an enemy. That was the last one. Nice work. Heads up. Just using a Phoenix kit.
New kill leader. New data.
Alright, drop. Alright, sweet. Much easier to take fights when you control high ground compared to when they control high ground. Right? And once you get that damage, you don't let them, take advantage of you not pushing up. Instead, you be the one that starts pushing up, play aggro, right? But play smart. Don't just run up through the open and fight them head on, right? Take their height, drop down, peek in, do damage, and then with that damage, right? Damage up close, it's an opportunity to commit. We get a break up close, now we can commit and finish that off.
Let's check out that way.
How did you manage to fall on the roof?
No idea. It was like as soon as I got out of the bloom, it was already dropping.
This guy is
Need to
weird.
recharge my shields.
There's a...
Is it my mouse?
No, I'm just dead.
This time I'm down.
You gotta say if you're gonna be all the way back there.
Reload.
Oh, wait, bro.
Alright, and even something as simple as, you know, saying that, you know, you messed up or something weird happened. Right? Because then I could swerve back around, you know, a lot quicker than as opposed to like landing and then being like, oh, he's stuck all the way behind me and now I'm stuck now between two teams.
Then I just left you in that fight by yourself.
Yeah.
Why don't you run your pred trail? People chase you?
No, I actually don't even, you don't have a pro trail, until the season finishes.
But you were pred before, right?
It's put on console.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You think PC lobbies are harder?
Not really. I mean, the only, like, main difference is when you run into a pro team, they actually, like, understand how to play compared to, like, on Xbox.
I've seen it all.
If you run into, like, any pred team, like, even if they're, like, one of, like, the top preds, like, you can still win fights. Right? I would just say, like, the only difference is if you run into, like, a pro team. But there's only so many pro teams, so it's very rare that it happens.
The skill gap is a lot higher on PC.
No, I wouldn't say the skill gap is higher. People still hit their shots on console, right? They still think the same way in terms of, like, positioning and, like, how to take fights. The only quote-unquote skill gap is, like, they have better FPS, right? So, like, their reaction might be higher than mine because I'm used to, like, 60 FPS. Or, like, mouse and keyboard players can, like, flick on you or, like, 180 you, like, super easy, right? Versus on console, like, everybody plays super low sense and nobody really has, like, that fast reaction. That's really the only skill gap.
Close.
Yeah, so I'm gonna land, like, semi-close to them. I'm gonna land, like, right here. I'm gonna pick up 2 guns, and then I'm gonna look to fight them. Yeah, L-star and a shield. Cool. So I'm just gonna wait for you to get kind of comfy. Pick up a gun or 2, and then I'll start moving up once you're moving up.
Next ring's quite far. Relatively speaking, of course.
You're actually moving on me. He's actually dead.
Behind him.
Need to recharge my
Oh, wow.
shields.
Pick me up, taking us to new heights, beauty.
Last guy is a sniper.
You saw a flush for you?
He gave up.
All those hooligans are down for the count.
Is my trail off completely?
The ring's closing soon and we
No.
Okay.
ground to cover.
New kill leader.
That lifeline pushed me so... She pushed me like she was a diamond, and I was like a fucking nobody.
Listen, the ring's not exactly what I'd define as
Close. 45 seconds till she closes.
We can hop on in the whip.
Recharging my shields.
Oh, I'm decked off the energy. Let's go. I'm just gonna run double energy.
watch my back, pals. There's a new kill leader out there.
Go for a ride. Half gone, half left. I'm out of here.
The ring's closing and we ain't in it.
I suggest we move.
Start off by taking height. From here, we can clear out these buildings. That blue right there is like super close to purple. Maybe nobody was here.
New kill leader. Watch for them.
Those,
Okay, this is looted.
yeah, let's just
Coming in.
quickly grab whatever loot is right here, and then we'll head on back to the whip.
Come on, get in the vehicle. Time to go.
Actually.
All right, time to go for a ride.
I'm joining you.
Oh, okay. Oh!
Avoid running.
Taking their height. Whoa. Nice, good angle on him.
Shields recharging.
Back.
Just gonna heal up.
Pushing this. He's literally using a triple take.
That guy's.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Got some materials for it.
That's how you know that you're playing Pred lobbies.
Why?
It's just how. No, I'm just trolling. Like, I'm just being
Oh.
sarcastic. Like,
Recharging my shields.
that's usually like what we say whenever like we are playing ranked and like there's not enough Pred, so it puts us in like a silver lobby, and we'll be like, yep, that was the pro team.
Need to recharge my shields. Picking myself up.
Rejuvenating.
Phasing. Follow the tunnel. Orders ready.
Wait.
In front of us.
Frag out. Enemy down.
Right here.
Rolling it on top of us. All those donkeys are safe. Whoa, nice killing, kill leader.
Alright. Watson paraphernalia over here.
There.
That Newcastle came out like one shot, so I'm assuming that there were
Let's check
people
out
over
that
here in terminal. Or like, sorry, way over there.
They're fighting.
Yeah, they must have been fighting. And then the Newcastle got away by like the skin of his teeth. Alright. Pull up right here from this right side. Look down this hallway. I think they're actually down the ramp. Yeah, they're in the tunnel. Right here, actually.
We move there.
Frag out.
They're on the package.
Yeah. So I'm gonna arc him. Hopefully he stays in there, and then we can hold
Using
right.
Battery.
My shields.
The one
another
shot? The Octane's one shot? That's my bad.
Another wee pick-me-up. Singularity deployed. I cracked that.
You're in the open, back up.
Reload.
Alright, so you see how you continue to shoot your entire mag when you're in the open right there? Right? Like, that alone costed you because, well, one, you're stuck in the open, so they, like, risk absolutely one-clipping you. They missed, which is huge, right? But because it took you so long to stop shooting your gun, by the time that you tried to back up, right, like, they already had, like, extra time to, like, get their shit together and start pushing, versus once you notice, oh, I'm stuck in the open, then there's nowhere for me to go, and they have cover that they can use. You holster your gun, and then you focus on backing up, and then you can try and create space, right? So that right there could have possibly given you the opportunity, right? And that's the thing. It's not that it's going to win the fight for you, but it's going to give you the chance to win that fight. Exactly, right? It's about not making that one mistake that lets them win those fights. You simply sitting in the open, they can one-clip you, you're essentially just wasting time that you could be using to back up and heal, or just simply creating space, right? And then another thing was when we were pushing up, right? Like, you can see that your teammate's pushing up, right? So if he's pushing up hard on the left, right, then you can start pushing up on the right side, right? You can either hold his teammate back by ulting, right? Or you could simply just kind of follow your teammate and secure that kill. I got the guy put to 1 HP, right? He ended up swinging out on me, and he wins that with the Mastiff, right? But in that instant, right, if you see that your teammate's pushing up, try and play off of what he's doing, right? Because from where you are, you obviously can't see anything that's happening with me. So play in a way that you can, capitalize off what your teammates are doing. A huge part of ranked, and essentially just like comp, and basically like everything in Apex, right, isn't so much the fact that, like, I'm going to ask you to do something, right? Like, let's just say that you and me are on a team together, right? It's not that I'm going to be like, hey, I need you to do this, and do this, and do this, and do this, and do this. I'm not going to, like micromanage you as a player, right? Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own plays that you can capitalize off of. And you're going to make your own plays that I can capitalize off of. So if you see me walking up and I'm like, hey, like I even called out, right? Like, hey, I'm going to go push this right side, see if you can do something on the right, right? That's what I said to you. So now you should be like, okay, District's going to make a play on the left, right? I can either follow him on the left and capitalize directly off of that, or I can be playing close on the right side so that if the guy backs away from District, I can quickly pick him off as he's trying to get away, right? Or I can hold his teammate off and continuously be putting in damage. But if you're sitting in the back while your teammates are playing up front, right, then your teammates are going to be getting knocks or getting breaks or getting people 1 HP, and then they might get swung on, and you're not going to be able to do anything about it, right? You, as a team, have the opportunity to get broke and back up, right? But if you're not there to begin with, right, then that player is just going to get knocked, right? Or if you're not making plays to begin with, then they're just going to make a play on you. So you need to make sure that you're constantly making plays and constantly capitalizing off of what your teammates are doing.
In that situation, before you were up in there, I got cracked, and so I said I'm using a battery. Should I have canceled the battery to go and help you?
No. So that was good. I just didn't hear you say that then.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even realize that you were cracked. Right? So it might have been something that, like, you mumbled, or like the game sounds were just louder than you were, right? But in those types of, like, situations, like, if you can't help, then it's important to, like, get your comm across as clearly as possible, even if it means that you say it multiple times.
Gotcha. Just so you know, just so it...
Yeah, no, for sure. Like, you played that right then, right? It just came down to, if I had heard that, or, like, maybe I did hear it, but it didn't register in my head because I was already on top of somebody, right? Then, yeah, right? Like, just making sure that, like, information is getting across clearly is really important. But in that situation, you would have played that fine. They just were able to get that crack and essentially turn that 2v2 into a 2v1. Exactly. But yeah. Any questions before we wrap this on up, homie?